Good morning, YouTube fam. How you guys doing today? So it's about 8 o'clock this morning. Kind of slept in a little bit. Got in late from Miami last night. We actually held our first BioLane camp of 2018 down in Miami. All you campers out there, it was great meeting you. I hope you guys got something from it. It was an amazing trip. I think everyone had a great time. So be on the lookout for more BioLane camps coming this year, and don't miss out on the opportunity. So this morning, just kind of a little bit later start than usual. Slept in just a little bit, which is very hard for me to do, so I'm very happy about that. But just doing some things right now to kind of get back on track, because you know when you're gone, it's hard. You get out of your rhythm, right? You do the best you can, but it's never the same. So I'm back. I'm getting my meals in. Starting off with breakfast right here. So this morning I've got 6 egg whites and 1 whole egg with spinach and sriracha, of course, because you can't have an omelet without sriracha, right? Hell, I can't even have hardly anything without sriracha on it. But that, I got my coffee going, and then I also have 1 cup dry measure oatmeal, which I will use the True Nut powdered peanut butter, some Walden Farms caramel syrup, of course, cinnamon, and some Hershey cocoa, or cacao, however you say it, in it. And that's a typical breakfast for me in the morning. It gets me going. I feel energized. I feel good. It digests well. So I'm doing that. I'm pre-cooking some chicken right now for some meals throughout the next couple days. And then I am actually going to do a little client work on the computer, get ready, and go hit legs today. I'm so excited, not only because it's leg day, and I freaking love squats. I love doing legs twice a week. But also, because I was sitting in a car for so long, like almost 5 hours last night. So I'm itching to get in there and get some movement going. So thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna have some clips from training later on, a few topics I wanna go over and everything, but you guys took the time out of your day to tune in here, so hopefully you find it interesting and informative. If you like the content, please like and subscribe and share, and I will be seeing you all here pretty soon. Have a great day. Whatever your goals are, remember them each and every morning. It's not going to be roses and cakes every morning, right? It's gonna be, some days it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. You have to keep that in mind. You have to keep what you want in mind and realize that you have to overcome. You might be tired from a long road trip like I am. You might have some other obstacles standing in your way. But today is Monday, at least when I'm filming it. Today is Monday. It's a new day. It's a new week. You got a new opportunity, so go out and seize what you want. You guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for more clips. Alright guys, so I'm getting ready. I'm making actually my second meal of the day. It is going on about 11:45 a.m. and I'm getting ready to go do squats and a heavy leg day today. And so I'm cooking up some protein pancakes. Pumpkin protein pancakes. So I'm actually trying something a little bit different this week. I'm not changing my macro totals at all. The numbers are still all going to be the same. But I am going to start changing up the types of carbs that I incorporate and proteins into my eating this week, because I actually learned something this week from my good friend Holly Baxter at our BioLane camp. She's an accredited practicing dietitian. Go check her out. I'll put her links below also. But we were talking about how, if you're trying to increase your quantity of food, trying to get your numbers up, it's your improvement season. Sometimes eating too clean, I hate that term, but you know what I mean, the healthy bro diet type, can kind of back you up, and getting some more simple sugars and easy digestible foods in you can actually help bring out your physique a little bit more and help kind of shuttle the nutrients more to where they go instead of sitting in your digestive tract and not getting digested, right? So I'm giving that a try this week. I'm gonna be, I'm not gonna completely ditch like my rice and oatmeal, but a large majority of what I'm gonna have is gonna be more simple sugars to, practicing more flexible dieting and seeing if that helps not only my digestion, but helps kind of bring out my physique a little bit more. So gonna have these protein pancakes, go hit some heavy squats, so you'll see some highlights later on. Give these a try. I actually just get the Public Brands pancake mix. Delicious. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. This is actually comes out to about 110 carbs for me. So two pretty big pancakes. But go check it out. Watch the footage. Thanks for tuning in. So today's squat workout and overall leg day called for a higher repetition day than usual. Most of my repetitions fall anywhere from the 2 to 6 to 8 rep range area. Today I was working with sets of 12 for the majority of my squat workout and my leg day in general. So here I'm doing my competition style low bar, 3 sets of 12, and then after this I move on to some accessory work. And what I really love about this program that I'm on, guys, that I'm running, is that it's not just a powerlifting based program. It is a, I guess for lack of a better term, a power building program, but in my opinion, I think all programs should be power building. If your program is not emphasizing strength and hypertrophy and explosive power, then you're missing out on one of those 3 areas, whichever one you're not incorporating into it. And to have an overall well-designed program, to develop an overall well-balanced fitness approach and strength level is very, very crucial, guys. So don't be afraid to drop down in the 2 to 3 to 5 rep range, but also don't be afraid, if you're hanging out in that area for quite a while, to jump it back up and do sets of 10 to 12 to 15, because it's all going to be beneficial for the overall development of your muscle and your skill set, because lifting is a skill. It's not just about pure strength. It's about form, it's about technique, and it's about compiling all of that together in order to get the maximum potential. So do not be afraid to work in all different rep ranges. If you need help with programming and your nutrition, please contact me. I've got coaching spots available right now, and I'd love to work with you to help you efficiently get to your goals. So here is another set of 12. This is from a different angle. And what you guys notice is, yeah, I do different angles for, obviously, for the video and stuff, but I also use these different angles in order to go back and study my form, see where I'm breaking down, see if I'm doing it correctly, where I can maximize it to be more beneficial moving forward. So, do not be afraid to film yourself in the gym, okay? Some people might look at you weird, some people might not understand, and you might not necessarily even have to do it for the purposes of putting together a YouTube video like I do for my channel, but it can be beneficial for you to help understand your form and see where it needs work. So here, this was the last set of 12 on my competition style low bar, and I did it from this angle for a specific reason, because I wanted to make sure and look at my upper back. You see how it stays tight and flat the whole time? I wanted to make sure that was happening, but also I have a tendency of getting some lower left back pain, and I think part of it is because maybe my left leg is a little bit shorter than the other, because let's face it, we all have limbs that are shorter than one another, right? So I wanted to get it from this angle to see if my hips kind of shift towards the left when I go back. So this was a great angle to kind of see, make sure that I'm kicking straight back, kind of aiming for that imaginary seat right behind me, and keeping all things level and even so that you can prevent injury. Now this wasn't the last movement of the day, but I really love RDLs. I used to actually just do stiff legs, and then I had a talk with a good friend of mine, Kabira. He's at Black Natty on Instagram. If you guys don't know him, you need to follow him and go follow his channel. Amazing guy, part of my Team Bio Lane crew. And he actually informed me about more of the benefits of doing RDLs over stiff leg because of the static stretch that you get in your hamstrings, and it never allows it to rest. And as you can see here, hamstrings are kind of firing, glutes are firing, and I'm really working on throwing my hips forward, right? Because when you squat and you deadlift, 2 of the most underrated things that people do not concentrate on is the power of your hips and throwing them forward, and how much that can help accelerate the weight going up. Hey guys, okay, so you got finished watching a little bit of some squats from today. Killer leg day, felt great, I loved it. Definitely felt the benefit out of it. And right now I'm actually down chilling with my dog at the dog park, kind of relaxing a little bit in the afternoon. Had some client check-ins earlier, and now just kind of having some time with me and my boy. But what I wanted to talk about and kind of end this video with today was a discussion that I got into with somebody from the gym, and that was in regards to like high carbs and high fat and what that actually entails. And guys, there is no definition of what high carb is and what high fat is. It's all individualized, right? For me personally, 350 to 400 grams of carbs is about medium of the road, okay? But for somebody else, 400 grams of carbs could be like, put them way over the top. That could be like 200 above what they usually do, right? So that would be considered a high carb day for them. Whereas opposed to, there's some people out there like Alberto Nunez who can diet down on like 600 grams of carbs a day, right? So when you hear these numbers and these figures being thrown out there as far as, you know, what high carb is, what high fat is in relation to your diet, you have to take an individualistic approach, right? You have to understand how your body processes carbs, how it processes fat, and uses them as energy, right? When it comes down to the end of the day, weight gain and weight loss is going to be dependent on caloric intake, right? Set your protein correctly, mess with your carbs and fats to balance out the rest of that energy that you need, and see what works best for you. You might be one that works a little bit better on lower fat, higher carbs, which is what I'm kind of finding for myself, or you might be someone that does not tolerate carbs very well and you work better on higher fat. Whatever it is, guys, just remember when you hear things like high fat diets or high carb diets, there is no precise number to put on that. You have to figure that out for yourself, okay? And if you need help, hire a good coach. My coaching services are available. You can get my contact information below. I'd love to work with you and find what works for you individually, because when it comes down to it, fitness is all about having fun, and it's individualized, right? It's individualized to your specific goal and to your body type. So just keep that in mind. Not all diets are created equal. You have to do what's best for you, right? And what your preferences are. Some people prefer higher fat foods as opposed to higher carb foods, and vice versa. So find what works with your lifestyle and find a way to fit that into your nutrition and training regimen, okay? Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You've had a lot of stuff that you could look at on YouTube, and you chose to choose my channel, and I really appreciate that. So if you like the content, please like and subscribe and share. My goal is to get 2 videos out a week, one a training edit, and then one about a topic. So if you guys have any topics that you want covered that maybe people in the fitness industry have not covered, or you just want some more information on, please leave a comment below. I'd love to reach out and make a video about that and try to help you out. So you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.